All right, chat. So earlier I had made this video, right? And I was seeing comments, right, discussions, and I was engaging in them. And then I went to go play. I went to go play the game because like I'm pretty sure around here my friend calls me to play Fortnite, right? And I go to play Fortnite. I get off of Fortnite, I go eat, and I go to like watch One Piece with my little brother, bro. And then I go back like while I'm watching it because I know most of the things that already happened, right? We're on Skype here, right? I go back on my phone to see more comments, right? Or maybe replies to my replies, bro. Dude, what is going on in my comments right now? My, my comments are crazy. They're ridiculous. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna go over that, bro, because like there's this one guy I genuinely think he just has an agenda and he has to just stay on it, bro, because everything he's saying I'm just mind blown, bro. So let's let's go to it. Let's go to like let's do newest and then start from the bottom, right? So oh my gosh, bro, I'm sorry, bro. Anyways, I'm skipping that. Yeah, so shout out to him, bro. Shout out to him. It was a good video, right? And it's a good discussion, right? What he's saying wasn't outlandish. I just put my own opinion out there, right? But yo, where is he? This guy, yo, is that a Megumi? I was like, he's either a total hater or a Megumi glazer, bro. I'm pretty sure that's Megumi in his profile picture. That's Megumi. Oh, come on. I was like, bro, I was genuinely, bro, guys, I literally said, I was like, bro, what is it? Like, what is making him go about this agenda so hard? Because everything he's saying just makes no sense, bro. Not everything, but like, most of the things he's saying just makes no sense, alright? So, this stuff, okay. I'm pretty sure, like, again, I don't even remember what, like, versions of the two that we came to a conclusion on, you know, but that's still just not the case. But whatever, it doesn't matter. This doesn't really matter. It's what happens after, because he starts like reacting. First of all, who is liking his comments? All right, look at everybody's comments in between his comments, bro. Who is liking these comments, bro? Who is liking these comments? It's like he has like Megumi fans pulling up into my comments to like it. Anyways, he starts reacting to parts of the video, right? Oh, how do I go about this actually? Because he has timestamps. Yuji in terms of speed. Oh, I could just do that. Really wouldn't make sense. Like Yuji is a physical specimen too. Okay, so his first claim is that Megumi is actually faster than Yuji. He can dodge better from Awasaka attacks than Yuji. The problem is that they have weak compatibility. Megumi has a different fighting style to Yuji. Yuji is a brute. So his proof of Megumi being faster is that he can dodge better from Awasaka's attacks, right? Dude, did you know that Awasaka was attacking both of them, right? Did you guys know that? So look at this. What chapter was that, bro? Did you guys know that Awasaka was attacking both of them? What the frick? Oh, not 86, 96. I'm tweaking, guys. So they're fighting, right? They fought in the previous chapter, and then we come back to it, and then like both Yuji and Megumi have bruises on their faces. We come back to this. And the reason that's there is because Awasaka's attacking both of them, and he's hitting them. Oh, they're getting hit by Awasaka. Alright, so no, Megumi is not faster than Yuji because of Awasaka's attacks. He was attacking both of them. He hit both of them. Okay. Right? Like, literally, whatever. And again, like, the compatibility thing, people keep saying that in my comments. Again, I'm not gonna talk too much about like this statement right. Oh, it's in the previous chapter. I didn't really. I said this actually in one of the comments. Like, bro, this statement isn't the freaking end all be all of what I'm saying, bro. Like, this is just a part of it. And I know for sure he's talking about pace because I saw another translation of it. I'm waiting for Lightning to reply. Okay, so we can ignore this part. We can completely ignore it for right now. But when I come back with the translations, bro, it will be fucking done. But anyways, right? What do you want? What do you want? Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah. So no, Megumi was not. It's just like, bro, why in the world, regardless of like what actually happens, why in the world would Megumi just suddenly be faster than Yuji, bro? Like, can we actually think about that? Because I already explained like the entire like chain scale between Maki, Yuji, and Megumi, right? And Todo, right? I already explained the entire thing where Megumi is the slowest of the three between him, Maki, and Yuji. Which makes sense because Yuji and Maki are literal physical fighters. They have better bodies than Megumi. It's not too far-fetched to say that. And then on top of that, I literally put on the screen the manga panels to support that. Megumi, in no shape or form, does it make sense for him to be faster than Yuji. It's just not. That's just not possible. It's not. In a feat standpoint, but also, like, it just doesn't make sense logically. The reason this doesn't make sense is because, first of all, obviously, I already explained that other part, but also, I said first of all, whatever. I explained it at the end of this video. I explained at the end of this video. Bro, Yuji surpassed Megumi during Goodwill. And Megumi trains with Gojo because of that fact. How could Yuji, without any hacks, literally 0 hacks, bro? I'll be talking about that with like Hikari, right? I'm gonna like basically put it into perspective with Hikari. I've explained that for Hikari to be even comparable to Yuta without any hacks comparable to him, his physicals have to be super freaking strong. And it's the same with like Maki, right? Bro, Yuji literally has nothing. How can Yuji surpass Megumi with literally nothing except for his stat? That's literally all he has. It's just his stats. How can he surpass Megumi? By having higher stats than him. Like, what is so confusing about this? It just makes 0 sense for Megumi to not only have stats on it makes no sense for Megumi to not only have stats above Yuji, but also have the hacks he has with the 10 shadows, bro. Does that make sense? It does not. How can he be surpassed by Yuji if he has better stats than it, bro? Come on. Bro, come on, man. Come on. That's just ridiculous. Next thing, they're above them, the strongest of them, right? And oh, okay, I said that Todo was the strongest of Yuji, Megumi, and Maki. And he said no, he isn't. Todo stated that he got left behind Yuji since Goodwill, and Gojo stated that Megumi and Yuji are relative, with Megumi maybe being even stronger than Yuji. Okay. Todo. Bro, do you guys remember this statement? Left behind by Yuji since Goodwill. Bro, this is another... Bro, this literally goes into what I said before again. Like, we literally see on the screen, Todo is keeping up with Yuji since he hit a Black Flash, and then he uses a curse technique. He got left behind by Yuji in Goodwill? Okay, I don't think he's a Megumi fan. This is a Todo hater. That's not even Megumi Glaze. That's just Todo hating, bro. Cause what? Todo got surpassed by Yuji in Goodwill. What the fuck? What? The only time he even... Bro, you know what's even funnier? Actually, let's go to the statement. Because I was thinking about, like, the Sukuna buff that I mentioned in the previous video, right? Which is obviously something that's put into, what's that word? Put into put into account. Put into account. Put into consideration. Not really consideration, because obviously, like, Todo doesn't know it for sure. But basically, what I'm trying to say is, right? First off, let's read this statement. Even this cursed spirit uses Black Flash. The one who is now left behind is me. Mine to use a Black Flash. Todo. Mine to use a Black Flash. Yuji use a Black Flash. The one who is now being left behind is me. And guess what? This guy hits a Black Flash. And now all three have brought out 120% of their potential. Why in the world would this statement be him saying, oh yeah, this guy got stronger than me back in Goodwill? Obviously, like, this is in reference to Black Flashes. But even if you say that this is about strength, right? That he's being left behind in strength. Yuji has a Sukuna buff. So this isn't in reference to Goodwill Yuji. This is not Goodwill Yuji. That's not Goodwill Yuji, bro. This is post Sukuna Yuji. Demon God Yuji. You guys know about Demon God Yuji? This is Demon God Yuji, bro. This is him. This is Demon God Yuji here. So even if we wanted to say it was strength, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter. Because this isn't Goodwill of Yuji. It doesn't matter. Okay. This is where I was like, okay, this is just agenda now. So I said, I think I said, not think I said, it's pretty clear what I said, bro. I said that Yuji is faster than Maki, and I used the fact that Hanami says, oh yeah, you're more agile than Maki as proof of that, right? Let's go to it. Yuji goes in, he attacks her a whole bunch of time. He's fast, more agile than the girl. So I say that, right? Now, just think about it. Someone gets attacked, and they're like, oh yeah, he's fast, he's more agile than the girl. What does that imply? That he's faster than the girl? Why is this guy in my comments talking about Hanami just saying Yuji is more agile, not necessarily faster? Which 5 people like this comment? Why are you making it so complicated? Why? Why are you making it so complicated, bro? What the frick? Hanami is just saying Yuji is more agile than Maki, not necessarily faster. Not only does Hanami literally say he's fast, more agile than the girl, so that means fast and agile are being used synonymously. But also, why are you making it so complicated? This is the type of, bro, that shit pisses me off, bro. That, bro, when people, like, they just make it so complicated for no reason. It's just like the Kashimo thing. I'm sorry, bro, I have to bring it up every time. It's exactly like the Kashimo thing. It's literally on the screen. He's fast, more agile than the girl. More agility, but not faster. What? Hikari literally speeds up. Kashimo's like, he's even faster. Kashimo's weaker now. He's not necessarily faster. Bro, it's on the screen. It's literally on the screen, bro. What are we talking about? Now, what do I reply to this with? That's semantics. Yuji is consistently placed above Maki. Yeah, in strength and never speed. Now, again, why are you making it so complicated, right? So, Maki... No. So, I said this actually. I said, Yuji is better than Maki in strength and agility, but not speed, right? That sounds kind of crazy. It does. It does sound kind of crazy. But also, I didn't realize this in the moment because I couldn't think of it off the top of my head. Bro, that's not the chapter. That's not the chapter. I'm a fraud. I'm a fraud. Sorry. What chapter was it? He possesses physical prowess and a fighting sense greater than that of Maki Zenin. And then he got curse energy. So not only is he making it very complicated, but also it's just it is in this series, bro. He has better physicals than Maki. And I don't know. Am I crazy for saying this? I don't think we needed this statement at all. I think it's pretty obvious. All right? I think it's pretty fucking obvious. Dude. Actually, hold on. Cuz this is in reference to something else. I'm trying to remember, bro. This was in reference. Bro. Basically, what I'm trying to say here, obviously, like the entire point is across, like, yes, Yuji has better physicals than Maki, but also there was something else I was going to bring up. The reason why the narrator says this is because it's something that's already in the story. I'm just trying to remember when it's stated. I'm sorry. Let me see. Oh, let me see if it's like, if it was that megumi statement or. Oh crap. Damn, I don't remember the chapters, but bro, there's a statement that compares Maki and Yuji directly that this is like referencing, bro. I just don't remember what it was. But was it the other one? Bro, there's a bro, guys, you guys, maybe someone like recognizes what I'm talking about right now. Bro, there was a statement. I just can't think of it off the top of my head, man. It's completely irrelevant. Once again, it's completely irrelevant. I just want to bring it up. Is there a scene I'm forgetting, bro? It's probably, honestly, it's probably the agile thing. I think that's what it is. Maybe it's that. Maybe it is the agile thing. It might be, but it doesn't matter. Yuji has better physicals than Maki, and it's just like, it's just showing this guy be like, it's. I call it semantics. Is that what semantics means? Pretty sure, right? Whatever. Basically, what I was trying to say is that he's just making it more complicated than it should be, even though there's a clear, like, it's clearly meaning something else, but he's like making it super complicated to push his agenda. This is agenda. This is literally agenda right here, bro. Hanami is just saying Yuji is more agile, not necessarily faster, bro. Get out of here, bro. Like, we literally don't need this, bro. It's just stated that he's faster than Maki, bro. But then the freaking story has to tell you over and over and over again that, yeah, Yuji is freaking better. Wait, what is it? Wait, no, I just had a flash of what I was thinking of. Bro, I had a flash of it. What was it, bro? Come back to me. No. Bro, I had a flash of like... Wait, did Mei have a... Was it Mei? Did Mei say something about them? I'm sorry, Chad. This is like... I just had a flash of what I was thinking of just now, what I was looking for, bro. Was it Mei? Was it the chapter where they were running... Oof. I was off. It's after this one, actually. Yeah, I remember. She's praising him after this. Hello? Hello? Oh, so this is like... This is so... Like, I've just wasted so much time, bro. Huh, no, it's not here. Come on, man. Bro, there's a statement. There's another statement that literally just puts Yuji above Maki once again. I can't remember it, bro. Anyways, let's just continue. Yeah, just semantics, bro. This is cope, right? And then, what is this? This is, again, this is referencing the Megumi and Yuji Awasaka thing. Yeah, this is the translation thing I was mentioning earlier. Once again, we'll just like completely ignore that part because again, I don't really need it for my point. And even after that, that Megumi was already on a worse place than Maki. He has to work on using Playful Cloud rather than speed? Okay, maybe no, hold on. Maybe he's talking about something else. What the hell was that? Right? But I think Megumi and Maki can go equal, even though that she's a little bit faster than him, right? And then Megumi has to try a little bit harder to sync up with Yuji because obviously, again, Yuji is faster than both of them, which is like a fact, right? Because of this, and again, what I said about like the translation of this, which we'll get soon, but it's like it's very likely to be referring to pace, right? And then Todo's able to sync up with... Okay, I don't know what he's trying to say here, actually. I don't know what he's trying to say here. Or they just have different fine styles. I'm pretty sure he's talking about Megumi and Yuji here to, like, to disprove, like, the Megumi having trouble working with Yuji. Again, we'll skip that. But over here, like, even after that, that Megumi was already on a worse place than Maki. He has to work on using Playful Cloud rather than... Oh my gosh, is this guy serious? I just realized what he meant. Bro, come on. He's making it complicated again. Here we freaking go. Let's go, bro. What chapter was that? Why did I just completely missed that? What? I freaking pressed chapter 40, bro, even though it's supposed to be like 46 or something like that. Or 47. Maybe 48. No. No, it's 40. Like, what are we talking about? You see, he's making it complicated, bro. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm sorry, bro. I literally, like, I just pieced it all together on how badly this guy is. He's making it so complicated. Guys, this scene I'm bringing up here is this, right? Where Maki and Megumi are jumping the crap out of Hanami, right? Sword, Playful Cloud, Switch, Bow. This is the sync of doom, bro. This is a sync of doom. These guys are the same tier of speed. Like, this is like the clearest example of that, right? This guy says Megumi is in a worse place than Maki, right? He's trying to prove that they are not in the same tier of speed. He says that Megumi is in a worse place than Maki because he's using Playful Cloud. He has to focus on working. No, he has to focus on. Damn it. He has to focus on using Playful Cloud rather than his speed. He doesn't have Playful Cloud in his hand over here. And the reason why he's saying that is because of this. Never make me use a 3-section staff again. Bro, why are you making it so complicated? You can see he literally, bro, he said that because if there's anything to try and debunk Megumi being in the same tier speed as Maki, he's going to use it. But obviously this is out of context, and my brother's in my room again. Yeah. This is just like, you can just see it in plain sight, bro. Like, bro, what the fuck? It's literally the most, like, bro, we just got, again, like I said, I described it as the sync of doom. We literally get a sync of doom. This is the most blatant sync I've ever seen. And then Megumi's talking about the staff, not the staff, the, damn it, the, Playful Cloud that he used over here, bro. He's not holding it anymore. What do you mean he's focusing on using Playful Cloud? He doesn't even have it in his hands, man. Come on, stop. And then, this is so funny, bro. He brings up this part, right? Another example of him just making it complicated. Megumi's body isn't weak. That's just Todo downplaying Megumi for being boring. What? Like what? Bro. Why are you making it so complicated? It's so, like, how many times do I have to say it? It's so in your face. He literally said, bro, not says. Bro, the sequence of events is that he blitzes him, grabs his body. So weak, both your body and taste in women. He literally overpowers him in physical combat and calls his body weak. Why are you talking about him downplaying him for being boring? Who is liking these comments? What? Bro, Gege would laugh in your face and get you hung, bro. Okay, I'm kidding. Anyways, so I said semantics once again because those are semantics, bro. Like, what? He blitzes Megumi and says his body is weak. That's the sequence of events. If, like, bro, if my little brother read this right now, and I asked him, what is Todo saying here? He would just say what Todo said. So weak, both your body and taste in women. This guy read this and said, no, he's downplaying him because he's boring. So that means he disses his body because his taste in women is boring. Like, do you see the fucking mental gymnastics? Literally all of it. To push his agenda. I might be getting rage baited. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I might be getting rage baited. But, like, these comments are way too serious. They don't look to be satire. This guy replies to me. This is another agenda pusher. He reminds me of, like, Was it Plank? Is Plank my number one rage baiter? It's either Plank or Grape, Explosive Grape. I don't remember which. Are they number 2 and 3? I know Blitz Drake is one of my rage baiters, but this guy might be going up, bro. He's one of the Espada, bro. He says, oh, like, bro, I just don't want to. Oh my fucking gosh. This is one of my biggest pet peeves. Okay. In the video, actually, no. Let's go to the part. Actually, let's see why I brought this up. I probably brought it up like a fact, right? Because of this, and again, what I said about like the translation of this, which we'll get soon, but it's like it's very likely to be referring to pace, right? And then I never brought it up actually. I brought it up after this, but he's the one who brought it up. That's funny. Look, in the video, I'm pretty sure he's saying this because I say that Megumi is just, he doesn't have the physicals of Yuji and Maki, which is like a fact, right? We know that. We know that. Like you ask 99.9999% of the people who read the story or watch the anime. You ask them whose body is better, who has better physicals, Yuji or Megumi, and it would be like Yuji by a long shot because that's the entire point, right? He doesn't have Megumi doesn't have a physical. He doesn't have a heavenly restriction, right? He doesn't have a half heavenly restriction, and he's not like Yuji, right? He's not built like them. He's a regular freaking kid, right? And he's the one who brings it up, right? And then I'm the one who tells him like, bro, these are semantics. He's the one who brought it up. I'm telling him, oh yeah, this is actually what happens. And then this guy comes in out of nowhere, like just harping on this one point. Bro, no one gives a fuck about what Todo said about Megumi's body, bro. And I said that, I was like, bro, that's not the point. It's just not the point, bro. Why is he saying all this about like Megumi's body? Like, bro, he says Megumi's speed doesn't stay at grade 3. What the fuck, yo, nigga? This isn't the point. What are we talking about, bro? Not only is it not the point, but also I literally say like, I say in the video itself, I'm not going to bring up their actual fight. It's like, oh my gosh, bro, I literally say in the video, where is it? I bring up their actual fight, and I was like, I'm not going to bring it up. I said I had a problem with bringing it up. What was it? What did I say? Let me see if I can actually guess what chapter that was, bro. Oh my god. Like, there's a scene where Todo goes for the clothesline, and Megumi reacts. He blocks, right? And then he blitzes him. He's like, oh crap, he was going easy on me, right? But you could say that, like, you know, this was just a tempo change. Like, I think that's, like, I literally say, like, bro, this is something I'm not going to bring up because it doesn't matter, right? This does not matter for the fight. It doesn't. I literally say I have a problem with bringing it up in the video. I'm trying to find where it is. Actually, what was it? Actually, hold on. What I had a problem with, like, bringing that up. Actually, what was it? I literally say that, and this guy's in my comments just like, bro, it doesn't fucking matter. Who's the 3 people who like this damn comment, bro? No one cares. Come on, bro. Yuta compared Yuji to like JJK Zero Maki since he didn't see Culling Games Maki at all until after he killed Yuji. So that does that mean Yuji didn't get any faster, only stronger? Huh? Yuji compared Yuji to be like JJK Zero Maki since he didn't see Culling Game Maki. Yo, Does he mean to reply to me? I don't know. This kind of works with me, right? He says he does get faster, just not as fast as Yuji. Does that not literally prove my point? I don't know. Maybe he was trying to reply to him. I hope he was. I don't know. Yeah. This, bro. I gotta buy a new charger, bro. Like, this is just ridiculous, bro. You guys should see the freaking witchcraft that's happening to my iPad at the moment. Like, it keeps just, I'm not moving the charger at all. It just keeps turning on and off because the whatever. Anyways, we're just gonna completely ignore this comment, bro. It just annoys me, bro. Because I'm not even the one who brought it up. I'm talking about the thing that this guy talked about, which made no sense. I talk about that, and then someone else pulls up, and they start, like, just harping on that one thing. It's not the point. It never was the point. Like, it doesn't matter, bro. Leave me alone. So, I said, like, semantics. He literally blitzed megumi, right? This is semantics, right? And also, the second part, I was like, the fighting style thing is a cope. Again, this is referring to the, like, translation thing. And I said, my point isn't just because of that one Shibuya scene, which I said in this video. I literally said, it doesn't matter if I have this translation thing. Where is it? No, it's not here. But, like, the translation thing about, like, oh, it's hard to work with Yuji. I said, I don't give a fuck, bro. That thing could disappear, bro. It doesn't matter. What I said was consistent. It is. It doesn't matter, right? Yuji over Maki over Megumi is consistent. I get ratioed. It isn't cope, it's just true. Who you work, blah, 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 bro. Just, like, he's still harping on that one thing that doesn't matter, okay? The fighting style stuff does not matter. Also, Megumi dodged an attack that landed on Yuji, and he consistently dodged more attacks from Awasaka than Yuji. We already discussed that, bro. Proves absolutely fucking nothing. Absolutely nothing, bro. Also, no. Actually, one thing I will bring up. Megumi dodged an attack that landed on Yuji. I went to go look at what this guy was talking about, bro. Oh my gosh. It's kind of reminding me of Kajimo fans. Bro. He's talking about this attack that was facing Yuji. Megumi dodged an attack that was aimed at Yuji? Bro, get the Anyways, next. Yeah, okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. I literally say that. Who's liking these who's liking these fucking comments? I said that in the video. I literally just showed you. Divine Dog Totality just speed blitz the finger bearer. So this is another part of, like, the entire thing where, you know, it's just no, it's not semantics. It's not the same thing as, like, this other stuff. We're making it complicated, but it's like I put in the video, like, evidence against it, and, like, it's like tunnel vision. It's literally like tunnel vision. Let's see what happens in these comments. Hold on. So I said, yeah, and Nue blitz Sukuna, right? I said that in the video. Because, like, what Divine Dog did there wasn't, bro, like, the charger is crazy. What Divine Dog did there isn't really indicative of anything, bro. It's not. Like, it's not like the finger bearer was attacking Divine Dog and he, like, freaking jumps behind him, or, like he wasn't even focused on Divine Dog at all, bro. It was basically an off-guard attack. Not attack, but an off-guard maneuver. Right? And, like, I proved that with Nue basically doing the exact same thing. Bro, Nue does that to Sukuna. Right? And and Nue blitz Sukuna. This is something I didn't see, though. What is the speed blitz for you? The finger bearer getting behind is a speed blitz, but Divine Dog catching Megumi before the finger bearer realized that he wasn't there isn't. What? Hold on. No, it's not a speed blitz. It's an off-guard maneuver, just like what happened with Nue, just like what happens here. Happens multiple times during the series, bro. And oh, by the way, what I was talking about earlier, in this video, I said like I was sitting there trying to think of what this was reminding me of like this divine dog thing, the new age thing, and I was like, it kind of reminded me of like Naruto Susanoo's and like Hashirama's wood golem. Oh, it was wood golem. Why did I say no? Buddha thing is no. The Buddha statue is something else. Never mind. Yeah, the wood Buddha statue, right? I was comparing it to that. But what I was actually thinking of was Rika. Rika does the exact same thing, guys. Guys, look at this. First of all, Geto's handling both Yuta and Rika at the same time, right? Blatantly handling both of them, right? And then Geto beats the bro. He's about to beat the crap out of Yuta right here, bro. He's about to beat him, swings an attack, and then Rika grabs Yuta away. He was just fighting against Rika and Yuta at the same time. He was just doing that. And then Rika does this. This is just like the Divine Dog thing, where it's an off-guard maneuver. He isn't focused on freaking Rika. He's not. And another example is chapter 254? Sukuna's about to fucking kill, what's this guy? Wee. And then Miguel does this. Miguel blitz Sukuna. Yes, Miguel blitz Sukuna, bro. Like, Miguel blitz Sukuna. Sukuna's not like, oh crap, this guy's fast. He doesn't mention shit. He doesn't. Do you guys notice that all four of these examples, Nue doing this to Sukuna, Miguel doing this to Sukuna, Divine Dog doing this to the Finger Bearer, Rika doing this to Geto, not a single time is the like the blitzed character being like, oh shit, that nigga's fast. Not a single time. Bro. The only time this guy actually fights against? No, that's not what I'm trying to say. Not fights against. The only, what's the word I'm looking for here? The only impressions, yes. The only impression he has of Miguel is when he actually fights against him, where he sees him dodging his attacks, right? That's where he's like, okay, like, oh, this guy he's actually doing something, you know? Bro. Actually, hold on. Let's see what happens in the next chapter. Yeah. Bro. Yeah, so it's a cause and effect. As everything is. Sukuna's over there. He has no impressions of any of them. He gets hit with heart catch and he's like, whatever. And he sees Miguel doing this shit and he's like, oh shit. Oh shit. And this is where he's like, okay, show me something. He's not like, oh shit, this guy can blitz me? Oh my gosh. No. Okay, I said that in the video, man. I said that in the freaking video, man. Yeah, he is. He is beside. Okay. Actually, what did I say here? Like, no. Oh, come on, bro. Right? And that's 252. That's neat. Like, I don't even have to bring up the fact that, like, they live. But right here, like I said, right? I said, it's not like Megumi and Divine Dog were right here, and then Divine Dog pulled Megumi away. Now, this is actually happening. Now, they're right next to each other, and then boom. They just both get blitzed. Because I don't think Divine Dog's just like a blitz tier or just way faster than Megumi. I don't think that's the case. And we've seen this happen multiple times, obviously here or just both way. Now this okay. So what he's saying is that Divine Dog is a blitz tier above Megumi. He also speed blitz Reggie as relative to Megumi. An off-guard attack. A literal off-guard attack. Guys, why did... Oh my Why did Megumi... Bro, this is... Is this another example of the semantics? Why do you think the thing that Reggie says as he's literally falling on the floor bleeding out is, oh, sorcerers are con artists? He literally says in his mind. What does he say? What does he say, guys? What does he say, guys? He was waiting until I completely dismissed the dog. We know Divine Dog can't blitz Reggie. He got freaking hit with knives before, bro. What are we talking about right now? He literally got hit with knives by Reggie Star. We know he can't blitz him. What the fuck? You're making it too complicated, bro. Why is that a blitz? What blitz? Oh, this is what that shit pissed me off, bro, when I saw that, bro. So what he's referring to is this. He's saying that this isn't a blitz. What? How is that not a blitz? He's literally like, bro, actually, let me just put it on the screen. I've been opening this damn chapter so many times and I'm forgetting again, like again and again when what chapter it is. But anyways, guys, he's literally, bro, he's staring at him. He's like, Nue. And he can't do shit. He got blitzed. How is this not a blitz? He literally, bro, he got blitzed so hard, he's literally knocked out. He couldn't do anything about... That is literally the definition of a blitz. The guy is pushing up. He's pulling up towards him. About to punch him. And he can't do anything about it. He got blitzed. How is that not a blitz? What? He literally got knocked out. How is that not a blitz? Bro, no. No. And then, like, he says, Megumi can still see the finger bearer and what happened. No, he can't. Actually, no. Wait, hold on. Guys, if this is actually something I remember right now, I'm gonna laugh, bro. Oh, okay. I thought I was about to say, I thought he said, instead of how long was I out, I thought he was gonna say, what happened? That would have been crazy, bro, because that would have been crazy. But, yeah, Megumi can still see the finger bearer and what happened. Yeah, he can see it. Divine Dog was mid-air and holding Megumi. He didn't have the position to move and got his speed nerfed by Megumi. And I said it. I was like, Divine Dog is not mid-air. Megumi cannot see the finger bearer in terms of, like, reaction. Like, he cannot react to it. He got blitzed. He got knocked out. And Divine Dog literally carried Megumi away before. Why is it a nerf now? He says that... Bro, for fuck's sake, man. Why am I explaining this? If anyone is mid-air, it's Megumi. They're literally on the floor. Why the fuck would Divine Dog be mid-air? Why? What reason would he have to be mid-air? He escaped from the finger bearer on feet. Why would he be mid-air? That's the first thing. But also, we literally see them on the floor. Why am I explaining this? Why is he making it so complicated? What? And what I said is true. Bro, guys, this is fucking insane. He's saying... What did he say, actually? Wait, what did he say? He didn't have the position to move because he was holding Megumi, right? And he doubles down on it. He's like, carrying a person, especially when Divine Dog runs on 4 members, kind of makes a difference. Bro, it wasn't a problem here. It literally wasn't a problem here. He literally does it here. Divine Dog does it here. He does the exact same thing. Why didn't he do it again? Why didn't he do it again, guys? Answer quick. Quick, why didn't he do it again? Because he got blitzed. He got blitzed, bro. Like, what? Come on, bro. It's just so much semantics, bro. So much. Bro, you would think that Divine Dog has a whole bunch of statements being like, oh yeah, that thing is faster than him. Oh yeah, that thing is fast. The only thing that Divine Dog has a statement about being above Megumi is like its attack power. Obviously. Right? And it's a thing in the story for like, basically I was thinking about like what was it? Who was that? Rika. Right? That's why I mentioned earlier about the Rika JJK0 feat where she like did that to Ghetto, right? Rika has statements comparing her to Yuta, because that's Yuta's Shikigami, and if Rika does something that's like over Yuta, it will literally be stated to be that case, right? Like during the Ryu fight, right? This is not the part. What the fuck am I pressing? What chapter was that? Was it the no, actually it was Ooh, it was not that, bro. Have I lost it? It was this one right here. Where, yeah, it might be tougher than a Kotsu, right? If there's a feat, or like maybe like not really, if there's a need to establish that, yeah, this Shikigami has something over the user, then it will be stated, bro. Like, it's consistent throughout the story. It doesn't have to like only be this thing, bro. It's the same thing with like people getting faster. Kashima's like, oh yeah, he got even faster. And JJK0, he's like, oh yeah, he got even faster, right? Hold on. Right here. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. Oh, he's even faster, right? Kashima, he's even faster. Blah 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 blah. That speed. Like, it's going to be in the manga, bro. Don't make it more complicated than it is, please. Don't make it more complicated than it is, okay? Like, just plain and simply. And no, Megumi got blitzed, okay? Like, nothing he's saying here is proving anything. Megumi saw. You can see by that expression. Yeah, he saw. Bro, they also saw. I don't know why I went that far. Why's my Wi-Fi so buns, bro? Yeah, they also saw this. Like, yeah, they also saw this. They got blitzed. Exactly. Yeah. Yuji also saw this. Like, yeah, you can see it from his expression. Yeah. Hold on, chat. Hold on. My mom was calling me. Wow, 50 plus minutes of me getting rage baited. But yeah, yeah, just semantics. Just making things super complicated for no reason. Megumi couldn't react to the attack in any shape or form. He got blitzed. It's like, I don't know how else I don't know how else Gege could have. What am I trying to say here? I don't know how else Gege could have portrayed a Blitz better than that, bro. Like, genuinely, I think that Blitz is one of the funniest in the series. Like, I'm not even joking. It's one of the funniest in the series because Megumi is literally about to summon Nue, and then he's just in his face, bow, and then he just gets knocked out, bro. It's one of the funniest Blitzes in the series. I don't know how else Gege could have possibly shown a Blitz than that, bro. He's literally just in his face instantly, bro. It's not like this one as well. Look, the difference between these, right, is like you can see the movement, right? Bro, it's just like, it's as if, it's like if Megumi, I feel like another way this could have been like to show faster if the finger bearer was right here and then he was just over here. Like just two versions of him, but like one of them is like kind of like sketched out because, yeah, like right here. Right? Like imagine this version of the finger bearer like being right here and then boom, the real finger bearer is over here, right? That's like another like portrayal of a Blitz, right? Bro. Like this is the most blatant Blitz I've ever seen. He's just in his face and Megumi can't do anything about it. He's so close to his face. It's like it's just an insane Blitz, bro. He can't do anything about it. Semantics. So, yeah, this is another, divine dog. Just, I think, yeah, again, like the reason why I was full bet on believing that the guy was talking about me, but maybe he wasn't. But like, again, like I saw this comment earlier, I replied to it, and like, yeah, he was definitely talking to me. So, whatever, it doesn't matter. So let's read what he said. This is yeah, this has to do with like the divine dog thing. Divine dog is literally next to Megumi when the finger bearer is going in for the punch. Mind you, that finger bearer was stronger than the first one that nearly killed Yuji. Megumi commanded divine dog to move in time, or if you want to say divine dog has its own mind to move, right? And I said it's not indicative of that, which is not. Again, like I said, it's an off-guard maneuver. Bro, my dog just opened my door. Come. You can stay, bro. You can stay, bro. Yeah, it's not indicative of that. It's an off-guard maneuver, right? And the reason why it's not indicative of that is because Nue does the exact same thing and he doesn't scale anywhere near Sukuna. Before I go into this guy's reply, what did I explain earlier that I hated? I'm trying to think if this is an example of it. I hate when people miss the point and they harp on one specific part of what you're saying. You know what I mean? It's like, for example, if I said, oh yeah, it's like, for example, if I said, not if I said, I've probably dealt with this. I just don't remember, right? I'm probably like just freaking zoned out, whatever. It's like when I said that Hikari was beating the crap out of Kashimo, right? Let's say I literally just say that, and my evidence is I'm talking about like when Hikari got faster and he started like beating him up, right? And then they ignore what I'm actually talking about, which is like the 188 thing where he speeds up, and they're like, no, like Kashimo almost killed him like 4 times, and I'm like, bro, that's not the fucking point. It's not, right? Like I'm clearly talking about one specific part of it, right? And they're like harping on one part, like, oh, he didn't really beat the crap out of it because like, oh, he didn't really take significant damage. Does that matter? Is that my point? Like I'm saying that Hikari was overwhelming him, right? Like it's kind of like that. So this guy replies to my comment, which is saying that it's not indicative of that, and I put that Nue does the exact same thing that the finger bearer does, and doesn't prove that that Nue scales to Sukuna or something like that, right? This guy replies to me and says, I'm not talking about Nue and Sukuna. I'm talking about Divine Dog Totality, who is obviously better summoning since it's a merged summon. Why compare Nue, who is obviously slower, seen as Reggie could... Just a whole bunch of yap. Yap, 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 yap. Literal yap. Literal yap. All of this is just yap. It doesn't matter. Oh my gosh, man. Anyways, yeah. A whole bunch of yap. Just harping on nothing. Literally nothing, bro. Like, why is this here? Why is this here? I brought up the Nue thing because Nue does the exact same thing as Divine Dog Totality. And he's like, I'm not talking about them. Divine Dog Totality is stronger. Bro, who gives a fuck? Who cares? Come on, man. Delete this entire part of the comment. Totality is literally beside Megumi. Pulls Megumi away from the uppercut, and later in the domain, Totality is the one to kill. What the fuck? Okay. Oh my gosh. Anyways. We already talked about this. We literally did. We did. We talked about it, and he just completely ignored it and just repeated it again. And then later in the domain, the finger bearer take... Who the fuck? Who cares? What? Why does that matter? Actually, wait. I think I know why. Shut up. Shut up, shut up, gambler. I saw a TikTok earlier. This is related to this. I saw a TikTok earlier where someone was like, it was regarding Demon Slayer, right? And someone was like, okay, Sanemi said, someone said that Kokoshibo said that Sanemi was getting faster during the fight. And then someone said, oh, but that, oh, okay, no, let me completely, like, set the stage, right? Basically, someone was saying that, you know, Sanemi is equal to Gyu, right? And someone replied saying, oh, during the fight, Sanemi continues to get faster, right? And then someone replies, they're like, but did that change the fight? And then the guy says, that has nothing to do with what I'm talking about. Which it does not, right? He's talking about Sanemi getting faster. It doesn't matter what happens in the fight. He is verbatim stated to get faster. And the guy's like, oh, well, it has to do with the fight that you're talking about, dumbass. I'm like, whoa! I hate that shit, bro. We're clearly talking about Sanemi getting faster, and they're just harping on this one point. Oh yeah, but the fight didn't change. Why does that matter? Totality killed the finger bearer. Why does that matter? Nue is not better than Totality. Why does that matter, bro? What are we talking about here? I'm not claiming it's faster than Yuji, your king. I don't think this guy's English. I fully don't. I don't think he is. He's either like, not either actually. I feel like he's like maybe like 25 years old and doesn't speak English, which isn't a bad thing. But I'm saying like, this is like a foreign insult. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, you're King Yuji. Yuji's not my king, bro. like I don't understand. But I'm just saying, Totality is fast enough to pull Megumi away from the attack. It's the reason Megumi didn't just die. All Megumi got from a special grace spirit was a head bleed, bruised cheek. Either Megumi is a lot more durable. Aiden? Yeah, what happened? I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is, bro. It's a whole bunch of nothing. It's a whole bunch of nothing. What is like? What is the point of this part? This entire part? Like, what is? What is? What are we talking about here, bro? You guys understand how like? I don't understand. I'm so confused. What is he bringing up here? Why does this matter? Let's see if there's any new comments. Oh, yeah, exactly. The guy who's missing the point. Bro, Joe, you see what I'm talking about, bro. Obviously, time to wrap this up, right? I'm talking about goodwill. Time to wrap this up. Got rage baited. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, yeah, that was so, like, wow. Obviously, like, we come back to the end of this. At the end of all this, is clearly just agenda. That's just agenda. We come back to, like, literally he proved absolutely nothing, right? Like, that guy, not this guy, right? We can completely ignore him. The other guy, he proved absolutely nothing. Literally nothing, bro. He proved nothing. He didn't prove that Todo is below Yuji or Megumi. He didn't prove that Megumi is above Maki or Yuji. He just did a whole bunch of semantics. Ignored what happened on the screen, ignored every statement, ignored everything, and just talked. He didn't prove a single thing, bro. Not a single thing. Not a single thing. Like, literally, because I seen all the comments before I got to making this video. And I was like, I was a little bit pissed off, right? I wasn't gonna make this video. I was pissed off because he kept on commenting on my stuff. Like, he was basically bombarding me, bro. And each of them was getting a whole bunch of likes. So I was like, maybe I'm saying something wrong. But then, like, I actually, like, just sat there and thought about it. I was like, wait, no. This guy's just talking. He doesn't say a single correct thing at all. He didn't say a single correct thing. Nothing he said was correct. Nothing. Megumi does not have better physicals than Yuji or Maki. It's a fact in the series. It makes sense narratively, right? And it's shown to us directly. That's it. And then Yuji is relative to Todo. That's his true relative, not Megumi. Alright? I don't need the Shibuya freaking translation thing to prove that Megumi was actually, like, had to work up towards Yuji. I don't need that. I have the proof that Yuji is faster than Maki, and Maki is faster than Megumi. That's it. Honestly, bro. Stop the cope.